The 90s are a time whose nostalgia is still going strong and people love the old-fashioned vibes, especially from hip-hop. It was a cool era with lots of different styles. Before the internet took over everything, the 90s was all about CDs, magazines, TV shows, and movies. Music groups like Bones Thugs and Harmony and Boys Men had a big impact on 90s fashion. They had a style that influenced lots of other bands at the time. And in movies like Poetic Justice, Boys and the Hood, and Juice, they showed off cool outfits that everyone wanted to copy. It was a time when Black American style really stood out and made history on the big screen. So here's a brief rundown of the essential 90s hip-hop fashion wardrobe, and how each piece came to embody the style of the times in its own little way. Timberland boots, even now, the classic tan suede Timberland boot is a big part of New York's style. But did you know it started off as work boots? Yeah, they were meant for construction workers and stuff. But in the 90s, New York's drug dealers started wearing them too. They needed tough boots to keep their feet comfy while they were out on the grind all day, and it became a badass fashion statement. Denim dungarees. Out of all the funky styles from the 90s, denim dungarees stand out as a bit quirky. It's kinda hard to figure out why they got so popular. Whether they were tight or loose, buttoned up or hanging loose, people rocked them with all sorts of tops, t-shirts, hoodies, you name it. Stars like TLC, the Fugees, Will Smith, and Tupac made them cool, and soon they were everywhere during that time. Denim jeans. You know how everyone loves denim jeans now? Well, back in the day, they weren't always seen as cool. But in the 80s, they started to become a fashion statement thanks to punk rockers and the flower power movement. And by the 90s, big-name brands like Guess Jeans, Versace, Moschino, and Calvin Klein were all about fancy denim. Bucket hats. Remember those cool bucket hats? LL Cool J made them famous in the late 80s, and they stuck around in hip-hop fashion in the early 90s. And guess what? Kangol was the brand everyone wanted, with their kangaroo logo showing up on all the rappers' favorite bucket hats. Puffer jackets. Back in the day, if you were hanging out on cold city streets like New York or Chicago, you needed a warm jacket to stay cozy. Brands like the North Face and Helly Hansen came through with insulated jackets that were perfect for the job. Air Jordans. Nowadays, sneaker culture is everywhere. We're used to seeing new sneaker styles dropping and selling out in minutes, with people reselling them for big bucks. But back in the 90s, sneakers were mainly just for playing sports. Then came Michael Jordan. In 1984, he teamed up with Nike to create his own sneaker, the Air Jordan. And let me tell you, it was a game changer. Suddenly, everyone wanted a pair, and the Air Jordan became a national sensation. So there you have it, the top hip-hop fashion trends from the 90s. Did you ever rock any of these styles? Let me know in the comments below. And stay tuned for more fun fashion talk. Make sure you subscribe my channel Vogue and Vanity, and I'll see you in the next video.